They pay me money to work with children in a classroom. And I'm trying to remember that as much as possible while a 4-year-old named Stid stands on top of a table brandishing an adult pair of shears like a shiv, threatening to cut me or Miss Jenny if we come any closer. And surely this isn't for notoriety. Everybody's already left for lunch. So I safely presume it's because he is notorious, like the papers that came with him said. Sid Fleischman, pre-K, 4 years old, parents freshly divorced, has been kicked out of 2 schools already, diagnosis, blah, 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 term, and has a history of violence in the classroom. So can somebody please tell me, in the name of Bob Lane Saget, who left out the adult-sized pair of shears next to the one child that clearly has no problem brandishing them like Frodo's oven-made sword? And that must be why they called me. To pay me money to work with children in a classroom. As the paraprofessional, the kid whisperer, the last resort to a failed connection between student and teacher before said student gets punted down the line to some scared straight, no-nonsense Judge Judy Citadel for pre-K. Pre-K. Pre-K.
Yeah, right.
I barely understood the physical mechanics of how to throw a softball, let alone how to brandish an adult pair of scissors correctly. Yet, here we are, staring into the eyes of the liger. And if anybody makes a wrong move, me or Miss Jenny, somebody's gonna get cut. Somebody's gonna get cut real deep. And I know he'll do it. I know he will. I've known Sid before I was assigned to him. Before we even took our first time out walk down the hallway. Before I even met him. You see, when somebody truly doesn't give a fuck, they don't say it. They tell you with their eyes. They wear the reckless abandon in their joints. The "you have no clue where I'm from" and stagnant eyebrows. The "motherfucker please" in the lower half of their jaw. The "you have no clue where I'm from" in their silence. The domestic high decibel discussions taught you the art of interruption. When somebody isn't listening, and the sharp shift in tone gave you new bullet and balancing non-negotiables. Sid, watching grown adults grow verbose over a dinner table while your brain is still developing will teach you a lot of things way too early. Surely observing can't be the right word for it, because observers can walk away as far as it takes to dissociate. They weren't locked in a high chair, forced to watch their maker separate. We didn't watch the house burn, we caught fire along with it. And trust me, Sid, there's nothing in that pair of scissors that can put your parents back together again. I know, because I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, until my blood ran listless, laughing in the face of detention, to making makeshifts, vacations for suspension, to setting flames just to see if the fires could climb high enough to burn the heavens. Damn, man, you remind me of you.